Hey guys, you guys may recognize this area. This is Indian Canyon, which was the first time I ever hiked the PCT. I hiked right up that way. So, I'm back here, but I'm not hiking that way. Being it's the PCT means that you can either hike that way or you can hike the other way. So we are going north out of Indian Canyon on the PCT. No set length of time. There is an all trails hike that's about 4.5 miles, so 2.25 there and a 2.25 back. But we're just basically going to hike until we are tired, about 50% tired, and then turn around and hike back. So that's the plan.
I've been waiting for the world to spin my way. I've been waiting for a glance at the sun. And I've been waiting for the world to spin my way. I've been waiting for a chance, and I think it's finally come. 'Cause after all, I don't care what they do.
So we've started. You come through this big tunnel. It's cold because the sun hasn't come up. But we've just now broken through those creeks and all of that greenery to get back to the desert. And the rolling hills with buckwheat and sage, and horned lizards, and danger noodle rattlesnakes. So we're gonna keep hiking while I wait for the girls to come through the forest of greenery we just did. There they are. Okay, hike on. Car is somewhere over there. We're about 1.5 miles in. It's all been uphill. So there's that. It's hot. Reminds me of Sespe with all this buckwheat. Yeah, it's hot. Lexi wants to do 15 miles today. So I think we'll do 15. That's what she agreed to. Right, Lexi?
Why?
See, she said yes, 15. Okay, we're gonna keep hiking. So we've stopped in this little shade area so the girls could get something to eat, and because of the exposure, I can't really show them to you. I can't find them, but we're under these big power lines that's moving power from San Fernando Valley over to the Antelope Valley, I guess, or maybe somewhere else, but you can hear them buzzing because of all the high line power going through them. So probably eating cancer while we sit here and they eat, but they were hungry, so it's worth it, I guess, right? We're about 2.2. We're done with the all trails version, but we're going to keep going on this for at least another 3-4 miles. At least another 3-4 miles. Okay, we're going to eat and then we'll hike on. Hey, that place where we found shade was actually a fire road / service road to get to those things I was talking about with the power. The PCT comes straight across and stays a trail the whole way. So we got some bonus miles. But now we're back on the PCT and we're back to hiking. Lexi agreed to do 10 miles total out, 10 miles back, so we're doing 20. Joking. We'll see what we feel like. Hike on.
I'm gone when we come back.
My wife is leaving breadcrumbs for the trip back. She's actually writing arrows, even though it's well marked, because I have a habit of getting us lost, I guess, and so she has no faith. So she's breadcrumbed it with arrows and wrote her name on the arrows. I hope someone erases them or changes them, and then I know we're wrong, but I let her lead us the wrong way so that I can say she took us the wrong way. That's my hope. So we're about, how far are we, Lexi?
3 miles.
We're about 3 miles in. We'll do another 2 to 4 out, depending on how we feel. Right now I feel really good, so I'd say 4, but in 2 miles I may decide that that's enough and that this will be a 10. We were at the beach yesterday and I did do a 3.25 mile walk to the pier and back, Santa Monica Pier and back. So I've done some walking. I know through hikers, you do 20 a day, 25 a day for 4 months, but I sit on a computer for 5 days a week, so. Okay, we're gonna keep hiking, hike on. The girls just announced to me that we've hit 4 miles in, and that they would like to turn around and go back. I think I can push them 1 more mile, but I think my hopes of getting a 15 in today are not gonna happen, because they're lagging way behind. So I'll probably only get a 10er in today, but I'm getting 10 in. And that doesn't count the fact that we did that wrong turn. So am I gonna be the one walking around the car this time? That's a possibility. I'm just gonna sit here and wait for them, and then I'm gonna hike on. This is the desert section of the PCT. So you're surrounded by wild buckwheat, sage, and other plants I can't identify. Once you get up, it's kind of cruisy, so it's been gentle hiking, although I'm looking back at what we just came down over there. I think I've got it pointed out. No, I don't. Over there somewhere, and that's going up, so we're gonna have some up there. Most of it should be down. Okay, girls are here, we're gonna hike on. We're on another cruisy section after a little bit of a climb. I think that's probably the last climb I'm gonna be able to talk the girls into. So I think I can keep them on this cruisy train, hopefully get 10 miles in today. Got about 1.5 liters of water, but I think the reason I only drank half a liter here is because it was cooler in the morning. Now it's getting really hot. Like really hot, like my hat looks disgusting. I'm tired and sweaty, but I still want to hike more because we got another work week coming up, and hiking is where I kind of burn off all that stress from work and COVID and all that stuff. So I'm gonna wait here for them, and then we will hike on. Even this dry section though, the PCT is awesome. Okay, we'll hike on after this. Okay, new plan. The girls are poop, coyote scat. The girls are behind me about a couple hundred feet. I'm gonna hike my speed, which is faster than their speed. And then when I get to the point where I'm happy, I'll just turn on hike back and pick them up wherever they are. So that's the plan. I'm gonna hike on. Hey guys, I am 4.8 miles in. So I got 0.2 more to hit my 5 miles out and then 5 miles back, which can be 10. You can see the 14 freeway behind me, that's the Antelope Valley Freeway. PCT actually comes down from here and goes under that before it goes into Agua Dulce through Vasquez Rocks. So literally I can see what I think this green patch over here is Agua Dulce. So with the Bobcat fire, I can't do the big 225 miles I was going to do, which is section D and E. So my idea is still to go back and just do section E, which will start me in Agua Dulce and hike to Tehachapi Pass through where I'm from, the Antelope Valley. Desert hiking doesn't bother me that much because I grew up there and I hiked there a lot. So I'm gonna get this 5 miles in, turn around, pick up the girls, hike back to the car and call it a day. When I get 5 miles in, I'll show you what the view looks like. Okay, hike on. Okay, I hit the magical 5 mile mark. It's starting to wind down where it's gonna go under the 14 and then through Vasquez Rocks, and I think into Agua Dulce. And I don't really wanna hike down something that I'm gonna have to turn around and hike right back up. So this is gonna be the end of the hike. I think I might film some things on the way out to put at the end, and then probably kind of like an overall how I feel after 10 miles of the PCT. Just a walk on the PCT, walk on the Pacific Crest Trail. Okay, I'm gonna hike back and run into the girls. Hike on. Car, bathroom, trailhead, stuff like that. We're done. Oh look, the wife's walking to make sure she rounds out her mileage. We're gonna take a family picture and then we're going to head in and out because that's how we end every hike. So until the next one, hike on.